All right, guys, we are at Titanium Caravans. We're about to head over to their factory and have a bit of a look around and a bit of a review on their build quality. But we're just over here at the showroom at the moment. This place is amazing. So it's looking really, really cool. So I'm pretty excited. So let's head over and have a look. Okay, so we're at the start of the factory tour, really. We've just come in right to where these chassis come in. And I was just talking to Jason, the owner of Titanium here, and he was giving me a quick run through on the production and how it all works here. So chassis come in and they have all their fit up. So this is what we can see over here. Now they do it on a hoist, which I think is really cool. First time that we've actually seen the chassis get worked on a hoist. So that way they're fitting up all the airlines to the suspension, all the fit up underneath, basically, all their wiring and stuff. And what also I thought was really neat, Jason was telling me, is they run all their wiring inside the chassis rails. So all grommets and the wiring runs through. So that way it's all nice and neat. And when you're going through dirt, rocks and all that sort of stuff, we're not smashing the hell out of wiring everywhere. So a lot of manufacturers will just run their wiring down the sides and across, and they'll run it being held up by little tabs. So it's a really, really neat little bit of a addition to it. That's pretty cool. So might move on to the next section. Okay, so we're over in the wall where you make all your walls, isn't it?
Yes.
All your main frames.
Yes.
So, yep, cool.
Done.
So you're just giving me a bit of a run through on all your rivets that you use and the way that you do everything.
Yeah. So it's two pieces of C-section. They both fit quite snug. One's bigger than the other.
Yep.
We have a punch that punches squares and holes. The squares are so we can interlock the two C-sections. Some of them just run over one another, and some run right through each other from top to bottom. Yep. So they're connected to the chassis and the roof. And then we join them with a hand rod rivet. So I've got this big rivet machine here overhead. It uses 3 ton of pressure to push a piece of hardened tool steel into a die and flares that rivet out into a circle. Yep. Right, so that can never come out. It's 100 times stronger than a weld, yet it's extremely flexible. Yeah, so they're used in every car manufacturer getting built today, and also in aviation manufacturing.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah,
right.
And
I noticed it's a lot more flush as well. You don't get that ball sticking out of the rivet to...
Yeah, so we don't need to countersink a rivet and grind it back.
Yeah, it's amazing how many composite panel vans or 3mm composite panel vans these days that you'll look down and you can actually see rivet marks or staples sticking out.
That's a $50,000 rivet gun.
Yeah, wow.
And the rivets are not cheap either.
Yeah. No, that's neat.
Maintenance on the machines are pain in the bum as well. Yeah, as you can imagine. A lot of moving parts.
No, awesome. I like the jig setup on the table as well. I think we did go to a couple other places and we haven't really seen a proper jig setup apart from Jayco. Yep. But yeah, that's pretty cool to see. So then the accuracy is
everything's got to be jig. Yeah, definitely. You want everything to be within 1 mil.
Yeah, 1 mil. Bloody perfect.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, nice. Have you seen any issues with frames, warranty things, stuff like that, or?
We're not with the frames.
No, that's not.
No. It's probably the best thing, the strongest part of the van.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we know it's flexible. There's other brands that have been doing this for close to 40 years.
Yeah.
Viscounts and Millards are the only vans that still get towed around from the 70s.
Yeah.
And they just had pop rivets in one side. Yeah. And we pulled one apart. The pop rivets were still holding together. Yeah. They're
are these riveted both sides or?
Yeah, both sides.
Both sides, so you flip it over?
Yeah. Wow. The boys keep this bench over here.
Oh, yeah.
It's on the other side.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. And we don't waste Scotty's time doing that.
Yeah, okay, so it goes over, flips over. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. Very nice. Let's move down and we'll have a look. So.
See it in action,
yeah, cool.
Punches it in.
Oh, wow.
In a car factory, when you see the robots punching panels to things, it's generally putting one of these hand rod rivets in.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So yeah, Kenworth, BMW, Mercedes, Toyota, all using the hand rod rivet.
Yeah, wow. Okay.
From here, the walls get lined with ply or fiberglass. You get a choice.
Okay.
I prefer to go with plywood because it gives it more of a homely finish.
Yep.
And it's 60 to 80 kilos lighter.
Okay.
Yeah, so tear weight's always a thing you're fighting with caravans.
Yeah, of course.
So then they get lined, pressed overnight, go in the rack until the chassis comes around, then we bolt them up to the chassis.
Okay. And that's what we can see happening over here?
Yeah.
Yep. Amazing.
Oops. Just keep pouring out. And there's no shortage of bolts.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's all sealed to the frame, to the chassis as well.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
and
bolted.
yeah. Done bolts all nice and close, which is
they
good.
measure out their bolts. It's always one every about 250 mil.
Yep. Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah. They're very light, very lightweight, very strong way of building the wall frame.
Yeah, sure. That's definitely definitely strong.
And being framed, we can customise the van really, like go real far customisation.
Of course.
On the van.
No, absolutely.
From there, the furniture goes in.
Okay.
We screw the furniture in from the outside in and the inside out.
Okay, you go both ways.
Yeah, we go both ways.
Yep.
Which is a lot of work, but it makes the van heaps stronger.
Yep.
Then we staple off anything, close up any gaps. Then the van gets specially grind the van.
Okay.
To scuff up this surface.
Oh, beautiful.
The boys sand the cladding.
Yeah.
Then we put the cladding on.
Yep. Very nice.
Yeah, it's planned with black heats up.
Yeah.
You really want that glue to go on properly, especially where you've got black.
Yeah. What glue are you guys using for the?
Like the polyurethane.
So it's polyurethane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Excellent. All right, I might have a bit of a look around this one if that's all right. Yeah, for sure. Come on. So you can see here, this is where they've stapled into all the cabinetries inside. So stapling all your frame, your wall ply to the cabinetry is a major structure part of building any caravan. This is where the walls become really, really strong. As you might have heard, Jason was just saying there, Jason was saying there that they screw in this way as well. So they're screwing into frames as well as stapling this way and screwing this way. So these things, anyone would know titanium are super, super strong. These are like one of the pinnacle of off-road caravans. So they've got to make sure that they're doing 2 lines of staples and screws in and screws out. So these things are going to hold up because I'm sure whoever is going to be buying this van is going to be taking on some pretty rough roads. So we'll have a look around and see what the guys here are doing. So you can see here, they've obviously put both side walls and the back wall on. It looks like they're starting from the back of their caravan and working their way forward, fixing all the cabinetries in place, which is really cool. That way you can sort of work your way to the front. I'm assuming kitchen's going to go down the side here. But look, it looks like it's going together really, really nicely. So sort of hard because we won't jump in there while guys are working in there. I don't want to get in anyone's way. Now have a look at this one. I just noticed here, a little bit off topic. It's got massive rock sliders or hill sliders. So if you're coming down on some crazy angles, it's just going to slide rather than bottoming the bumper bar and everything out of the back there, which is really cool. These chassis look insane. What we're going to do is we might shoot back around and I'll show you the floors and the floor that's just gone onto one of them. Okay, so we're running a composite honeycomb flooring here. It's a 17 mil, I reckon I was just told. And they're using I don't know what the material is here. What's the material there?
Sorry?
What is that material?
A Raptor coat.
It's a Raptor coat?
Yeah.
On like a pizza alley or something? Or
Yeah, so you sand the sheet, primer, and then apply the coating.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's a horrible fucking long job.
Yeah. Hey, but it's going to last.
It's going to last, yeah.
Because that's the worst thing is when you get a caravan and you open up that tunnel boot and the lino's scratched to bits.
Or the gal ages so fast. It dints real easy. Yeah, I'm not a fan.
No, that's cool. I like it.
Yeah.
So you can see here, this is obviously going to be a bed. So you're going to have your cupboards and stuff at the front here. There'll be a bed. I'm assuming it's going to be a bed at the front.
Sorry?
It's going to be a bed at the front of this one?
I'd say so.
Yep. Looks like it.
Yep.
Yep, there we go. So we'll have a bed here, so this is all going to be covered. So from inside the van, you're not actually going to see any of this flooring part here. It's all going to be inside the tunnel boot. So it's good when you see people think of those sort of little extra things. A lot of manufacturers don't think of that, and they just end up putting lino and yeah. All right, we'll move on to the next one.
2 CNC rounders here, and then 2 edge banders.
Okay.
One edge bander is for carcass board, and one is for coloured board. So we can really dial the machine right in and get a good finish on both materials. See here, just come off the machine. Every part has a sticker. It tells us what it's for. It has the date, time, says where the tape is going and what colour that tape is going to be.
Right.
And then it goes onto a pallet, and when the boys pull their parts off, they can find all the bits for their overhead, their kitchen, their fridge, and goes together quickly. And you can see here, you can see all the notchings for the interlocking system that we run. You see all the holes for screws, everything is very precise.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, he doesn't get more precise than this.
Yeah.
But we'll go have a look at the cabinet makers and show you how it all goes together.
So on your cabinets here, would you say?
Yeah, 100%.
Wow,
Yeah.
awesome.
All
That's
of
cool.
it's done here.
Excellent, let's have a look.
So that's the whole caravan.
Yeah, right.
Doesn't look like much.
Wow, he was just saying that's a whole caravan there, so it's all in a flat pack form.
So this, I'll go around this side.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mark. This is it. Oh, when you're ready. So this is the top side of the kitchen. This is what we call the top plate. You can see how many times this interlocks. They need to mallet this in because we make it a little bit tight, so it's going to hold itself together and be. They actually hold themselves square and together before we screw them together.
Yeah, right.
Come around the other side. You can see it interlocks on the sides and all underneath as well.
Yeah.
Now, if you look in there, we leave the job on the router for an extra 4 hours to route out anything that's solid that doesn't need to be solid.
So save weight?
Yeah, under there, under here.
Yep. Right.
You can see how long that job stayed on the router.
Yeah.
Every single piece of furniture, anywhere we can, we will hatch it back down to 5 mil.
Yeah, right.
So it's like having modern CNC furniture with the weight saving of the old stick furniture.
Yeah.
So 10 times stronger, it looks modern, you get the beautiful soft close drawers, and we still pull that weight out.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's very cool. I'm no cabinet maker myself, but I can tell, obviously being a trade background, I can tell it's definitely very, very well thought out. So
like that's a robe.
Yeah.
Everything's interlocking, every shelf, everywhere you look.
Yeah. So we got screw. It's interlocks, screws, staples.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. So you're saying you don't ever want it to come apart?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's going to stay square. No matter what you hit, there's no way this can come out of square. You might have drawers that need adjusting.
Yeah.
But your base ain't moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You said this is a kitchen cupboard?
This is a kitchen, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yep. So that's probably like one of the most over-engineered kitchen cupboards I reckon I've seen.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. Cool though.
You've got another kitchen here.
Another kitchen, yeah.
Yeah. Again, you can see all routed out everywhere we can, all interlocking everywhere, screwed. Yeah. Super strong.
Nice.
And then you can see the van that's nearly built. We've got the roof on. The roof is a thick piece of composite. Yep. Nearly 50 mil thick.
Yep. Nice.
We don't bring it down the front and back.
Yep.
We think it's easy to repair vans.
Yep.
If it's built with framed and cladded.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of customers reverse into things, drive into camp kitchens.
Yeah.
We send them out a sheet of composite stickers, and the repair in Darwin can make their van look brand new again.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the structure of this caravan here, just looking at it, obviously I've been repairing vans for a long time, since I was a teenager. You can tell here, and you will see in some of my other videos, I always talk about this. This main beam straight down here is basically the main structure of the caravan. That's what gives the van its whole strength.
That's at the height of the kitchen too. So
you can fix all your...
Yeah. And you got some of these studs run from the chassis to the roof.
Yeah.
All the way through.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. But no, this gives it so much strength.
Beam in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's amazing. So that's just looking at this frame, I can tell, you can probably see there's a smile on my face. It's dead straight. It's super, super strong. Yeah, I think I might buy one. So that's cool. That's amazing. So
Let's go.
cool.
All the boys' benches and stuff where they prep boards, they're already pre-made. They just get prepped a bit more. Pre-wire things like rear bars,
All the lights and stuff.
Like
Yeah.
toolboxes here getting wired up as well, because a lot of the toolboxes have lighting in them now.
Yeah.
And Anderson plugs for fridges and stuff.
For sure. And I know you said you guys have wolf fabrication as well. That's your business too?
Yeah, that's our business as well.
So I know we were hoping to get over there, but we're running really, really short on time today. So I don't know if we're going to make it. That's pretty cool.
All your really big lugs, they're done with hydraulic crimpers.
Yeah.
And then in the vans, the boys have big hydraulic crimpers as well. And then for any normal wires, the boys have little hydraulic crimpers. Okay. So we try to avoid pliers at all costs.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Yeah, wow. How long have you guys been in this shop?
4 years.
4 years?
Yeah, 4 years in this shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember before I even started my business, and yeah, like years and years ago, I was watching you on YouTube.
Yeah.
I would have been at your old shop,
Yeah, it would have been.
giving us tours and shit around
Yeah,
the shop. So
nice.
I was like,
Still going.
I love it. So
Awesome. Have you seen our water tanks?
I haven't, no.
They're Australian made. They're poly rotomolded tank.
Okay.
So we came up with the design mainly because the industry standard 95 or 110s, you can't get the water out.
Right.
They're a perfect square with a pump feed line inside the square.
Yeah, okay.
So you can see here, there's a sump. The tank's 10 mil bigger at this end than that end, and your pump feed line is down in the sump.
Okay.
So
yeah, nice.
they're poly rotomolded. You've got brass fittings going into them, brass fittings
Beautiful.
coming out.
Yeah, right.
We put flexible hoses.
Yep.
And we don't have issues with water being lost.
And you guys, these are exclusive to you guys?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
wow.
That's our mould.
You get them made for you guys?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Australian made. You don't get a plastic taste in the water.
Yep.
It's the same materials that you'd make a house tank out of.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. You can drive a bobcat over it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And
they don't need covers.
who do you mind us saying who makes them, or?
Malroe Rotomold.
Do they do pretty much everything as it sits like right now?
Yeah.
Yep. Can we pull it back down for a sec? I just want to have a look at something. I don't think you'll find a water tank in any industry with that neat a silicon work around anything. That is crazy.
Yeah. Well, that's us doing the plumbing in-house.
Yeah. And that is up under the floor, something you'll never even see. But look at the, wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. That's
And
crazy.
yeah, that's all the plumbing section.
Yep. Nice.
So yeah, we're the plumbers, we're the sparkies. There's no subbies in here.
So you just do everything, start to finish.
Control, yeah.
Amazing.
Control the prep, control the fit out.
I think that's the best way to keep on top of quality as well.
Yeah.
So then you. Yeah.
No, we found that a long time ago.
Yeah.
Contractors want to come in and just get the job done as fast as they can.
For sure.
Move on to the next job. So these two vans have just been built.
Yep.
This one's halfway through roughing and they've started to insulate.
Yep.
So Duncan here will insulate and grind. So you can see he started grinding the van.
Yep.
All the
Nice.
studs.
Yep.
You can see, not that one, but that one over there has all been ground.
Yep. Oh yeah, I can see that one. Yep.
Started, yeah.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah, all your grommets go in, they snap in, they can't come out. And because those holes were done with the punch, they snap in, very hard to come out.
Nice.
Very important.
Yep. Excellent. Beautiful.
Halfway through cladding.
Yep.
Bandit's getting ready to be cladded.
Yep.
They've got the cladding section here, so you've got guillotines, benders, where the boys sand.
Yep. Very nice. So we got like 4 vans here that sort of just does it work in stages, or has it like a line?
This section's behind at the moment, so the goals are moved back a bit.
Okay.
But building so many different vans.
Yep.
So you could have a $110,000 van and a $300,000 van.
Of course.
The $300,000 van takes a lot longer to.
Of course.
So the boys are always. When we're not strict on how far they fall behind, you can't be.
Yeah.
You want them to get every van done perfect.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. So do you have like particular areas where particular jobs get done? Like, is this like a clad bay where clad gets on?
Cladding will be here just in front of me, and then hopefully get back just behind.
Yeah.
And roughing's normally where that big gap is there.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're working on getting back.
Yeah. Nice.
And then from there you've got external finishing.
Okay.
Just in front of it.
So I'm just gonna have a look at something quickly. Bear with me. So you can see here they've actually like cleaned up all the aluminium, sanded it all up, so you've got a nice rough texture to go to. Then he's putting all his urethane on there, and then when the checker or whatever, what fitting's going on this?
The flat Raptor.
Flat Raptor. So when that goes on, it's going to be adhered really, really nicely, and I can almost guarantee that you will not see any ripples in that because they've got nice beams close together. So it looks really, really good. So. I don't think any manufacturer gets their wiring and everything this close.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, no one does that.
Nah.
You guys would all see. So you watch our videos, you see all the vans we pull apart every week. We pull 2 vans a week apart, so you don't see wiring this close. That's going next level, getting these tiny little pieces in there.
They keep insulating until the van gets cluttered. So
Yeah.
they're constantly up talking to the Sparkies,
Yeah.
can I put more here, can I put more here?
Yeah.
And we just keep putting more and more until there's no gaps.
Well, most manufacturers, what they'll do is they'll put this piece up here, and then they'll put this piece down here, but they're not going to go and bother, because that's going to take...
I used to see that when my dad worked for someone else when I was a kid. I used to think, why are we even bothering putting it on?
There's no, it's like, well, yeah, but no, that's cool. I like that.
There's a lot of things I've seen as a kid watching my dad thinking, this is bad.
Yeah, and there's not only that, like anyone who knows vans and how vans are built would know that if you've got insulation up here, insulation down here, your cladding is going to be solid there, and not solid there.
You can feel it when you go around tapping.
And you can see it on a hot day.
Yeah, 100%.
So,
they've got vans starting to look like vans now.
Yeah, they really start to move along when we get down here.
You've got bench tops over here getting prepped.
Okay.
Stickers going on, all your trims going on. So we do the trims as well as J-Mold.
Yeah.
You know, the big. Yeah. They look much better.
No, definitely. Way more off-road
much
looking.
stronger. There's no rubber to worry about flying out.
Yeah.
We can fit the rubber here at -1.
Yeah.
The van goes to Darwin.
It gets really hot.
40 degrees and the rubber can fall out.
Know the feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's really cool.
So
and
this
it covers more surface area as well.
And this is where a lot of fixings start getting sealed on, are they?
Yeah. So all the Sparkies putting their things on, plumbers, inside and outside.
Yeah.
We don't fit any doors and drawers until the van gets right at the end.
Yeah. So these, I was going to say, these just dry fit on.
So these are all when glued in.
Yep.
And the corker goes around last.
Yep. Okay.
Because we want one person doing the corking.
For sure.
I don't like seeing, because everyone corks a bit differently.
Yep.
I want it to look the same everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know somebody's probably going to say, oh, why didn't you get all the glue to squirt out? But it's pretty hard with these Coast or Coast or Ranger doors.
You can see it.
Yeah, it's pretty hard with them because they got a massive lip on them. So yeah, the way that they're done's a little bit differently. But on your windows and stuff, you'd put your window in and get everything squirted out.
Actually, every now and then we'll water test the van without corking.
Yeah.
And then see how it goes, because the corking's not for waterproofing or making things airtight, it's for looks.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Nah, for sure. Yeah, I like that. That's tough. It looks really good. So you can see plenty of silicone in the H joint as well, which is nice. Excellent.
Those trims take a lot. They cover so much area.
Yeah. What, the edge trims?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Compared to your J-Mold.
I was going to say you'd go through so much sealant. So yeah. What silicone do you, or what sealant do you use?
It's a clear roof and gutter behind those.
Clear roof and gutter?
Yeah.
A neutral cure?
Yeah.
Yep, perfect. It's what you should be using.
Clean with alcohol first.
Yep.
Let it dry.
100%.
You've got to make sure it dries. If it goes on while that alcohol's wet, it's not going to stick.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's what I like to hear.
Then you've got a front window getting ready to go on.
Yep, beautiful. So do you do front windows by request of the customers? Or
Yeah. I didn't like them in the past because the covers look so crap.
Yeah.
But now we make our own cover at Wolf.
Yeah.
And now it looks cool.
I just recently saw it a couple of days ago. I saw that. I was
It looks now. It looks good now.
It's
The front
really
window.
good. Yeah.
Yeah. You got one of the behind the fridge systems there fitted. You'd appreciate the neatness of the wiring.
Yeah.
You'd see some shockers.
I sure do.
Yeah. Yeah. Every now and then I'll hop in a different brand van, have a look, and go, oh, our guys are actually pretty good.
Yeah. You can definitely see the level of pride that goes into assembling this whole.
And they're qualified A grades doing this.
Yeah.
And then you've got qualified 240 Sparkies doing the 240 and signing off on it. Everyone's a trade.
Yeah.
The plumbers are licensed plumber and gas fitters. It costs a lot more to do it that way.
Yeah.
But it's done properly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming you would hear as well, a lot of people always talk about the van industry being unregulated and stuff, but obviously there is a lot of trades that go into these things, and there is a lot of sign-ups and regulations that do need to be met.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the actual van builders, what do you look for in your guys to try and get them to build the product or the level of product that you guys deliver?
Oh, you want experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want experience. And the older they are, the better generally.
Yeah.
The young ones these days,
they just don't care, do
they? Don't care. They don't get it. It's rare to get someone that's young that cares.
Yeah.
Normally you get them from the country, they're a bit better. But normally proper tradesmen. Yeah. Like we'll hire carpenters, like I said, Sparkies, plumbers.
Yeah.
Fitters and turners. The more experience, the better.
Yeah.
But because we have such a nice working environment here.
Sure.
It's not that hard to get the good trades.
Yeah.
They want to come here and work here. They're working on a good product. They're not going to get pushed.
Sure.
They're not on a timeline. It's a good place to be.
I can definitely see the quality in everything. I think if I ever decided to move to Melbourne and I wasn't running my own business, I'd come work here.
Yeah.
So it'd probably be the first place I apply, I reckon.
100%.
So,
Only because everyone would know, I put a lot of pride in the work that we do at our shop. Everything's quality controlled personally by me before it leaves our shop, so everything has to be perfect. So, and I can see that here as well.
Yeah, well, we have, I'll quickly touch on the software we use. We have a software called Safety Culture. So every team leader has a big iPad and they have a checklist for their section and they take photos. And then there's 2 full-time people that work here that check their checks daily, right? And the customer can log on and see these checks and photos of their van as it gets built.
Amazing.
As it comes through the factory.
Yeah.
And it's very handy later on if you want to add something to your van, you're always going to have those photos of what your van looks like underneath.
Yeah. And then also you know that your van's in the shop getting worked on.
Yeah.
And
it's full transparency.
Yeah, everything's so you know day to day what's happening. So I recently just saw a video of another manufacturer and somebody flew in to see their van and they didn't tell the manufacturer they were rocking up and they rocked up and it was no roof on it with all the furniture out in the rain. So,
lovely.
Yeah. So I won't say the manufacturer, but anyone who knows me knows that I hate them.
This van's got all the wolf gear on it.
Yeah. So you guys custom make all of these?
Yeah, we make those.
Amazing.
We make the TV cabinet.
Nice.
We make the picnic table.
Oh, started.
That's the premium picnic table.
Yeah.
That'll be getting a coffee machine or an ice maker.
Nice.
Then you get the TV cabinet that we make. You get to get a TV.
Wow.
And you've got a cool pantry underneath. So all this stuff's done on a laser, fibre laser.
Yep.
And then it gets folded on a 5-axis CNC brake press.
Yeah.
So extreme accuracy. These things are, very hard to program and program on the machines.
Yeah.
But once they're dialed in, they spit out quality work every time.
That is awesome.
And we powder coat in-house as well now.
Yeah. Would you guys sell these to somebody like us? Like if we wanted to purchase one, or is it something that's sort of exclusive to your range?
It is exclusive to us.
Yeah.
There's a couple of things we'll sell.
Yep.
But then, most of it we want to keep exclusive to us.
For sure.
One, because we invested in this to make our vans more likeable and sellable. And,
and then they're one of a kind as well. So.
Yeah, and B, we really wouldn't be able to keep up if we had too many more orders. Yeah. I'm
sure if it was
for titanium customers, no question. But if we had 10 manufacturers sign up, we wouldn't be able to keep up. Yeah. There's so much work goes into this stuff. Yeah.
No, it's that's awesome. I love just like the little details, like where you've joined your angle at the top there, and you've got the extra plate over it, and
it looks
things
good
like
too.
that. It
It's
just
a
looks really tough.
Yeah. So the spoiler actually gives you more solar.
Yeah.
And when we fit a spoiler, we do square off the van, so you get a bigger cupboard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or
Nice.
bigger bunk.
So you get it squared up there.
Yep.
Nice. Beautiful.
Yeah. You want to see the hybrids?
Yeah, let's have a look.
Let's go have a look.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool thing about Titanium is 11 of us own them. So I'm not the only one that goes caravanning. He has to come up with ideas. The guy who owns S&M Chassis owns one. And Cruise Master own a Titanium as well.
Yeah, wow.
It's a bit of a trend.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, this is a little hybrid section.
Yeah.
We're hoping to move these guys soon because it's getting too small for them.
Okay.
And then we're going to turn this into a storeroom for the main guys.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Create a bit more space in there.
That's cool. We all know how rare Australian-built hybrids are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So everyone wants a hybrid, but no one wants to buy
Yeah.
ones that are built over in China.
That's right. So they're a full composite build. So there's no modifying much. You can't really move anything. With composite, it's very hard to move a window and a pantry because that's where wires were meant to go, stuff like that.
Sure.
All the cabinets are aluminium powder coated. So that's another thing Wolf does. Makes all the cabinets for these.
Yeah. So it's cool because it's like a real different direction,
different.
build structure direction to what you're doing over in the other shop.
Yes.
And obviously a lot of people are saying, oh, composite's the way to go these days. It's the only way a van should be manufactured. How do you find that these compare in comparison to your titanium?
They have their pros and cons.
Yeah.
You can't customise much here.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want over there. Mm-hmm. You can't pick colours here. You can have any colour you want over there.
Yeah.
If you put a big hole in this, it's not very repairable. It's
very hard.
Yeah, you could put a big hole in the side of one of those. It's a lot harder to put a hole in those.
Yeah.
If you were to put a big hole in the side of one of those framed vans, I would hate to see how big it is on composite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So of course. Because
pros and cons.
This we've got only a 1 mil?
It's a 1.2 mil skin.
Yeah, 1.2 mil
then
skin.
foam, then 1.2 mil skin.
So once you're through that skin, the foam inside just disappears really when you hit something. So where those have a 3mm composite,
you can't just replace the whole wall.
Yeah.
Where with the framed vans, we can take off bits and pieces until we get to
Yeah.
past the damage, and then it's all brand new again. So this obviously insulates better, but yeah, everything has its pros and cons.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So on the side here, is there any framing inside the composite?
So this is solid PVC.
Okay.
And that'll be solid PVC in the next piece that goes on too. So it is solid in the outer perimeter.
So you don't just butt your panels together with an overlip of 1.2
No, they get screwed like flex together and then screwed into I think it's 60mm PVC all the way around.
Nice.
That's on the roof as well. You can see it in the doors there, both sides of the door.
Yep. Yeah.
And there's some sections where there's main partitions where we can screw into the wall.
Nice.
As well.
Yeah. Wow. Now these look cool.
Yes.
So I'm still I'm fangirling over the titaniums over there, but these are awesome.
Two very cool products.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that you're doing two very different products. Obviously with very different build structures.
Oh, yeah,
and obviously you can back both of those products.
Well, there's ideas that come from here that go there. There's ideas from here that come here.
Yeah.
Everyone still works as a team.
Yeah.
No, it's really cool.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. Let's have a quick look at this one, the pop top.
This one's close to being finished.
Yeah.
Pop top.
Yep.
They look really cool once they're dressed up with all the wolf trims.
Yeah.
Jump in.
Thank you.
We're not going to tip it.
Nah, we'll stand. Oh, we won't tip the van, but we'll tip that.
Yeah, so
cool.
Queen bed.
Yep.
Little kitchen, this is a portable induction.
Yep.
A little sign there saying that fridge isn't screwed in.
Not screwed in. Yep. Yep. It's
Yeah.
little things like that, because if you don't and
we
forklift drives it out.
We didn't talk about it over there, but every van, once the van's built, we lino the floor twice.
Yeah.
But it's often you get people go, that's not my floor colour.
Yeah.
That's right, it's just offcuts, so we don't to protect your floor.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I like it. This is pretty cool. So we got like little indoor kitchen with an induction cooker, you said?
Yeah.
Yep. Is it an external kitchen too?
Yes, these get really big external kitchens.
Nice. Nice. I'm assuming you build all that as well?
Wolf does everything,
I love that. That's
like
so
I
cool.
said there, there's a lot of products for building. We keep them very busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yes.
This is cool. I'm not a massive hybrid fan myself.
Yeah.
Only because of the size. I've got 3 kids. So.
I've got a wife and 2 kids too.
So
she wants a big van.
We need a triple bunker. So good stuff. This is nice. Yep. I think your best selling point on this is the fact that they're Australian made hybrids. So they're just so hard to find.
No, it's not there yet.
That's
where the giant kitchen comes out.
Nice.
And then
Checker blade floor in there too, which is good.
And this big pantry, and then a 95 litre fridge lives there.
Nice.
So there's a lot. It's all outdoor living, these things.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. This is cool. Yeah. Wow. I like this thing. It's cool.
It's cool. Yeah.
And what's up here? Is a
It's a pantry.
pantry? Yep. Cool.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming, do you guys make these set like this, or can you customize them?
Not really. There's not much customizing.
Not much customizing. Yeah. It's so limited on space. There's not much you can really change.
Sometimes you can go from like an L-shaped lounge to a cafe, but you can't move anything.
No, of course.
Yeah.
But like if somebody wanted like a TV up here instead of a pantry,
Nah.
you could... Nah.
Everything's,
It's
it's very hard to customise
Yeah.
this sort of build.
Yeah. Is that because you're fabricating all this over in the
Yep.
shop and everything's set to plans and CNC? You were saying before.
Every single hole is on precisely.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you change something with the aluminium stuff, you never really get it right the first or second time you make it.
Yeah.
There's always little adjustments.
Yeah.
So you'd have to charge someone like 3-4 times to get it right.
Yeah.
And it's just not worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, stick with what we know.
Setting up the CNC and setting everything up.
Yeah, it's just setting up the laser, and it's mainly the brake press, getting that dialed in.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, I couldn't even... well, I do a bit of fabrication stuff myself, and so does Josh, but I couldn't even imagine starting to do that kind of stuff. It's next level. It's cool.
No, it's cool.
So all the cabinetry stuff in here, did you say it was all aluminium?
Yeah, it's all aluminium. Laser cut, folded, riveted together.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Timber,
Yeah.
there's no timber in these things at all.
Yep.
Just a little bit near upholstery.
Yeah. So somebody, I know they're not meant to, somebody will end up putting it through 1/2 metre of water.
Yeah.
And you're saying you can pretty much drive out and dry out and keep going.
Yeah.
Cool. I like it. That's awesome.
That's really cool.
No, I know you're not supposed to do that.
I wouldn't. I would avoid it.
But you know what people do. They spend this crazy sort of money and they just go trash them.
Shit happens.
Yeah. Yep. I had someone the other day who said they flipped their caravan on, I won't say the brand, they flipped their caravan on the side, pulled it back up and kept on going. No damage at all.
How good's that?
Yeah. So,
Nice.
yeah. Awesome.
Very good.
All right. Okay, so we've just seen some of the Wolf toolboxes that have all been custom made by these guys, ready to go on some of the vans that are in the shop over there. So we're just complimenting how huge these things are. I reckon they're like the size of some small caravans.
Yeah, the attention to detail is really cool.
Yeah, it's...
They're like a small canopy on the front of your van.
Yeah, wow.
You've got drawers that come 3/4 out this side, then 3/4 out that side.
Yep. Amazing. Even little things like that, just so cool. It's
your
like...
Weber slide, you got another slide there, and this is really cool for tables and chairs.
Yep.
You can bring your big reclining chairs, which are always a pain in the bum.
Yeah.
You can just see, like, look at everywhere we can save weight. There's weight being saved. You can see that petition.
For sure.
In all of the strengthening bars that are for bike racks.
Yep. Do you design majority of this stuff yourself?
I'd like to say me.
You'd like to say, yeah.
It's Russell from Wolf is mainly all this stuff.
Yeah.
We'll send him a drawing in pencil.
Yeah.
And he'll put it into SolidWorks and bring it to life.
Well, next time I'm in Melbourne, I'm definitely going to come over and check out
you got to see Wolf.
that factory. That sounds cool.
I'll show you a finished van.
Yep.
So this is Fabio's van, who does our plans upstairs.
Okay.
We just took his van to the show. He only picked it up a couple of months ago, and someone tried to buy it already.
Really?
Oh,
yeah,
no,
there you go.
Keys.
It's locked.
Open that picnic table. Maybe. Hey. Now you hide your keys, Fab. This is an 18-foot double bunk.
Okay.
And it still managed to fit the TV, the premium table, all the Wolf doors.
And how old is this van?
Ooh, maybe 10 weeks.
10 weeks, yeah. Nice. I like the little cutout with the step there. So
yeah, when there's a front door, we put the angle there.
Yeah.
So you got somewhere to put your foot.
Yeah, so you can step
you
over.
You don't really need the whole square getting in. You only use one foot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Some cool new paneling like this cove finish on the doors is really cool.
Yeah.
They're on the acoustic paneling on the wall there.
Yeah, I like that. That's nice.
And then they had a go at deleting the partition and doing something different.
Oh, okay.
It's 6mm aluminium.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, that's cool. I do like
so
that. I like the bed this way too.
When someone builds a van for themselves, that's when we try lots of new stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, new products, have a crack at trying things different, new colours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's really, really nice.
You see, the quality of the
for sure.
The finish and the caulking and everything. Bench tops are caulked properly like a house, done with rubber.
Yeah, for sure. Is every one of your caravans got a composite panel roof?
Yep. Has for about 8 years.
Yep. I think that's the way to go with roofs.
So. Yeah, the roof, 100%.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the van, I like the frame finish. It's so strong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
Pull it apart, put it back together.
Definitely, man. Yeah. That's awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
Let's have a look up in the cupboard. I'm assuming you've got stuff in there? Or?
Yeah.
Probably don't.
It'll be
just
empty for the show.
Cool. So we're at a few places yesterday and we're opening up cupboards and we're judging people on how neat they finish off inside the cupboards. Yeah, cool. That's what a lot of manufacturers will do is they'll open a cupboard. You'll open a cupboard and it's just messy.
Everywhere has to be perfect.
Exactly. Yeah. Look at that. Perfect. So many manufacturers just have sloppy stuff in places that people don't really
I hop in vans all the time and see gaps. And like that just needed a tiny bit of cork and you would never have known there was a small gap there.
Nice.
But yeah, all your electrics in one spot. I don't like it when there's stuff in different spots.
Yeah.
It's always next to the fridge, always the shortest run to the board. So keep the weight of the cables down.
For sure. It's cool. It's a good size van for a family van, isn't it?
It's only 18 feet, yeah.
Yeah, 18 foot.
Still got a separate shower toilet.
Nice.
Big rope at the back.
Yep. 2 double bunks, which I reckon I could lay down in.
Yeah, they're 80 long.
Are they? Yeah. Oh, then I definitely could lay down.
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing.
Have you seen these yet? 65 watt constant USBs.
Yeah, right.
You can run a Starlink Mini off it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
And we have a 100 amp coming that'll be
Yep.
able to charge electric bikes.
Yeah,
and scooters.
really?
Yeah. But yeah, you know how slow phones charge on
Yeah.
Caravan chargers?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, these,
Yeah.
you plug it in, it
They're
says
like,
fast
hey,
charge.
what? 600
Yeah.
watts, pretty good.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's really, really cool. So I like this as well. It's just having a look. You're normally in a Caravan, you only get one or the other. You get folding
we've
space
got
only.
a lot of options.
That's
So
cool.
the customer gets about 6 options with that rear robe.
Yeah.
You can have all hanging, all shelving,
Really?
like that, half.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And these are all those covers that we were seeing over
Yeah,
in...
all interlocking.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Then front robe here. Look at your overheads. Front overheads.
Yeah.
You know, you should actually judge someone on their front overheads. They're the
Yeah.
hardest to close off.
Yeah. True, we know all about that, eh? I think Josh is the only one who has to seal that front ends. All the other guys don't do it
Yeah.
right. So no, that's good. It's because of the angle. You can never get a tool in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we do a lot of front end rebuilds. So.
Yeah,
Cool.
well, it's the first place a van goes to leak.
Does.
Front end. Yeah.
And so, like, what's the reason that you do 3 hinges over a piano hinge? You find that stronger, or?
Well, you can't adjust the piano hinge
Okay.
later on. We know
Yeah.
what it's like once you put your holes in.
Yeah.
It's very hard to move.
Mm-hmm.
All the holes are done for this on a CNC.
Okay.
So they're always dead in the right spot.
Yep.
You can full adjustment.
Mhm.
And you probably get away with 2 hinges, to be honest,
Yeah.
but 3 is
Just
better than 2.
Overkill.
And on a bigger
Yeah.
door, 4 is better than
Yeah.
3.
I think everything I've seen in your vans is a little bit overkill. So
Yes.
It's cool. Personally, I think these hinges are better than a piano hinge anyway.
Yep.
Because we see a lot of piano hinges after a hell of a lot of off-roading. They start to move and the screws pull out.
And then you got no more.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you can't put bigger screws in, otherwise it won't close. So,
Yep.
so yeah, no, that's good.
Oh, cool.
Excellent. No, I like this van. This is really, really nice. So, yeah.
Proper soft closed drawers.
And I like, we were at Kokoda? Yeah, it was Kokoda yesterday, and they were talking about this as well. The soft closed doors have a really good purpose of not...
harder to come open.
Yeah, harder to
Yeah,
come open. So
100%.
when you're going around a corner and there's all that pressure on there, it's not
You
relying on the
forgot to
plastic
lock
hinge. Yeah, well, it's not relying on that hinge. So
Yes.
yeah, beautiful.
Oh.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. So. And is this all just stuck over ply, or is it actually built in, or?
No, that's stuck over.
Stuck over ply?
So if you wanted to, you could change it.
Yep. Nice. Yeah, so down the track, if it goes out of fashion, you can just
can
pull it off,
out.
put a
Yep.
new one on,
Yeah, yeah. Change it to upholstery.
put ply back and put whatever you want
Yeah.
there. That's cool. That's really cool. Yeah. I've seen a few that have been built in behind cupboards and stuff, and they've sort of put it in first, and it's like, well, it's cool, but what happens if it goes out of fashion?
Yep.
But yeah, no, that's cool.
Yeah. The only thing that I can't show you is we've bought, you know, the hoists that are on wheels and you can move them around.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
They're coming this week, next week.
Yep.
Because the boys get underneath the van to seal it.
Yep.
I've never liked that.
Yep.
So every
What,
van...
is it a 4-post?
No, 3.
3-post?
So you wheel them around.
Okay.
So you can do it anywhere.
Yeah, okay.
They're not cheap.
Yeah, the portable hoist.
Portable
Yeah.
hoist, yeah.
Yeah, right.
So
Yeah.
every van's going to go up, get resealed underneath, double
Yeah.
checked underneath.
Amazing.
Because when the van's up, we go to the service centre and the van's up on the hoist. It's like,
Yeah.
wow, I can see a lot more.
Yeah, yeah,
when it's
absolutely.
up.
Yeah, well, we got a hoist at our shop, so we
Yeah.
always get them on there to do anything
Yeah,
underneath
so,
them. So
yeah, it's going to improve the underneath a bit.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the 4-post hoist that you got at the front there, doing all your chassis. That's the
Yeah.
first time I've seen somebody do all their chassis hookups.
They're doing it every day. You don't
Yeah.
want them bending over.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're drilling holes out the chassis. It's not easy to do when it's on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think when I announced that we were coming to see you guys, a lot of people were writing on. I think you were following our thread, weren't you?
Yes.
A lot of people were writing on there. I want to see where the dollar difference is from titanium to somebody who's on the cheaper end of
It's
the
hard
market.
to remember. There's so many 1%ers that we do.
Yeah.
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 Because being a caravaner,
Yeah.
making 1% changes for the last 14 years,
Yeah.
you just forget how many little things we've
Yeah.
changed and do better.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess what makes your product expensive is all the fabrication and all the little ins and outs that you're
Yeah.
constantly doing
Yeah.
to try to make 100% perfect
Yeah,
product.
plumbing
So,
in-house, electrical in-house,
Yeah.
the fabrication
Yeah.
in-house.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a one-stop shop.
definitely.
Yeah.
No, that's really, really cool. So I like what I've seen. So
Cool.
really do. So
Appreciate it.
cool.
All right, so we're just in another one sitting out in the yard here, which is going through all this quality control at the moment. And we just come in, having a bit of a look. Obviously, the radio's on, all the lights are on, everything's on. There was a bloke in here that we just kicked out, who was trying to do his job, but we've kicked him out so we can come in. So, but we just picked up on this, come through here. Tiniest little things. That one might be hard to see. We come around here. So they're the tiny little things that they're picking up on quality control, trying to say, well, this is what we need to fix. This one here, the camera might not even get that either. It's a tiny little dimple. But they're the sort of things that need to be fixed, and that's what they're making sure that the product's not going home to the customer or not rocking up to the dealership with those issues present. So it's really, really cool because I think about 99% of caravans that would just leave that sort of stuff. So you guys make all these, or?
No, these are windows.
Yeah.
Yeah, the window frame.
What
It'd be awesome if someone made windows in Australia, but I think it's feasible. Yeah.
No, the window frame itself.
Yeah, these are new. You wouldn't have seen these yet.
Seen that.
This is the new Ranger window.
Is it?
They're really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're very
just
impressed.
Came out like only 3 or 4 months ago. Hey?
And we also option Aussie Traveller, so you get the choice of these or Aussie Traveller windows. Yeah. Aussie Traveller are very good, but also they're double the weight.
Yeah.
So again, you're always trying to work out weight versus.
Right. Yeah, I haven't seen the new internal. I've had my rep.
But that's it finished.
Yeah.
With the blind on, but yeah, these are really good. I like how they cover the whole area.
Yeah.
When you got little clips, it puts a lot of pressure on your splashback.
Yeah. Our rep did bring one in. He brought one in complete, but I didn't even open it. So that's why I thought maybe you guys made it. So.
No, they look good.
That's cool. There you go. Cool. So we're over now looking at the rear bars. So a lot of custom-made rear bars that are about to go on vans as well. You can see there's a heap of stock sitting out here that's waiting to go on the vans in there. You can see underneath here, all on the backside, everything's been machine cut out to save weight as well. So much thought has gone into building such a strong, good product that also is reasonably light. I'm assuming they're not light, but lighter than just having full sheets.
And the main thing also here is minimum welding.
Yeah.
So we want to fold, overlap, and bolt.
Okay.
10 times stronger than welding. You don't want to weld aluminium. It's a risk.
Yeah.
It's always going to be a risk.
For sure.
And then we can go with thinner materials if we overlap and bolt as well. So our rear bars are around 30 kilos lighter to the competitors that are copying them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, good stuff.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So.
Go. Now you can see over here, so these vans are all done. Basically, are these lining up, getting their quality control, or
yes. Yeah, these are all in QC. So they'll come out, get electrical tested, gas tested, and then basically a massive pre-delivery. We just go through everything on the van.
Yeah.
We go through that software we talked about earlier of QC.
Yeah.
Go through every section that had something incomplete or not right or wrong or was missing at the time. And then, the van goes out to the dealership and they do that check over again.
Yeah. Yeah. I know we already touched on this, but I think we were off mic when we touched on it.
Yep.
So I asked about the dust reduction systems that you're doing, and you said that you make those all in-house.
We make them all in-house at Wolf as well.
Yep. That is crazy.
There's a lot of stuff. As much of the van as we can, we want to make in-house, and it's Australian-made. We're in control of quality.
Yeah.
And, we can make it look good too.
That's awesome. Yeah. No, that's really, really cool. So, because I know there's only a handful of good units on the system, on the market, really. So, having that is really, really cool. That's excellent. Okay, so we just finished up at Titanium. We literally had to run out of there because we got a flight to catch. I reckon I could have stayed in there the whole afternoon. But the guys there are so cool. I literally was just saying to Josh, I feel like we just made new friends. They were really, really comforting and showed us literally everything. We saw the whole shop of their manufacturing site, but obviously they do have a few other areas as well, which we couldn't see today, unfortunately. But what we did see, Jesus Christ, that is awesome. All right, guys, there we go. So that pretty much ends that tour over at Titanium Caravans, and you saw Jace there giving us a full walkthrough of the factory that they're building the caravans in. Now you would see there that they are doing the caravans and the hybrids, which is really cool. I like seeing the Australian build hybrids. That was amazing. But look, overall, their shop is amazing. Like the stuff that they're delivering and the products that they got rolling out of there is unreal. I've been a massive fan of Titanium for a long time. I've had some of their vans in the shop. We've rebuilt some. Never been disappointed. It's very rare that I speak to people and say that they were disappointed in them. So if you're interested in buying a van, check them out. It's some pretty awesome stuff. They have a massive
family of Titanium owners as well. So they throw a lot of events and they do a lot of stuff. So it's really, really cool to see. And maybe one day I might just be one of those people in that family, because man, I'd love to have one of their vans. So they're very, very cool. Another thing is the dudes there. It was such a cool workshop environment. So even walking around from section right around, I could see Jace was, talking to all the blokes and knew them all by name, and it was just like a really, like they're all sort of mates, it seemed like, which was cool as well. And they were funny, or even all the guys there, they were funny. We were laughing lots as well. They even gave us this hat. Look at this. So you might see that there. So I thought that's just awesome. So I thought that was really, really funny. Definitely my sense of humour. Look, we did have a look there at the bars. We didn't get over to Wolf Fabrication. I'm gonna go over next time. I can't wait to see all that sort of stuff. But look, their bars and all their boxes and everything look absolutely amazing. I've actually got one out in the shop right now. Not a Titanium, but another Caravan, and it's got a Wolf bar on it. I just saw, which I was like, oh, that's interesting. So I might show you that quickly, actually. There we go. Check that out. Some awesome stuff. Yeah, so there you go. Looks super, super nice. Really happy with it. But yeah, look, their vans are amazing. Definitely check them out if you're interested in it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.